Good Wednesday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. The series of powerful storms moving across the North and West Pacific and working their way toward Alaska waters continues. With high pressure across southeast, keeping the weather fairly quiet there, the focus is on the Aleutians at this hour as we look out to the west for developments on Thursday. And that means hurricane-force wind warnings for the western Aleutians from Kiska to Attu, and for areas west of Adak, we're talking about hurricane-force wind warnings thanks to winds coming up from the south and west to 65 knots by the end of Thursday afternoon with 41-foot seas. Seas should diminish a little bit after the evening hours on Thursday as winds become more westerly, still strong at 65 knots with 44-foot seas. Look for things to improve after midnight. Storm force wind warnings also in effect west of Nikolsky all the way toward Adak. Again, those winds will be fairly strong as we go through Thursday night and into early Friday morning. Gales elsewhere across the Bering and the Alaska Penn coastal waters, Kodiak Island, and into the central and northern Gulf. But that's not all. A high wind warning in effect for the upper Kuskokwim Valley and also the Alaska Range, where winds there could gust up to 70 miles per hour. That will go through Friday morning. Tonight, periods of rain will continue across the west coast as low pressure continues to track northward. The low that's moving into the western Aleutians for Thursday, the one that's producing the hurricane force and storm force wind warnings, will drop to 963 millibars, wrapping around wind, not to mention stronger winds on the north side as well, affecting St. Matthew and eventually the Pribilofs. Look for that to gradually move eastward as we go through the day on Thursday, again affecting the western and central parts of the chain. It looks like this will bring the remnants of Typhoon Wifa through the region, so that will continue to affect the Alaska Penn and the western Gulf of Alaska as we head into Friday afternoon and eventually into Saturday. Now, this difference in pressure between the storm in the southern Bering Sea and high pressure parked across southeastern Alaska will keep the air moving across south central and the interior. So again, high winds will remain an issue for Thursday and again on Friday, but it's also keeping temperatures unusually warm. That has impacts across the Brooks Range and the coastal plain across the Arctic. With that, snow may continue, but it has a better chance of being mixed with rain at times across some of the Northland. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder. Find us online anytime at weather.gov.